Early on in England, Michael Bordeaux, the founder of the Keston Archive, recognized the significance of Father Gleb Yakunin. Yakunin was an Orthodox priest and a main defender of freedom of conscience in the former Soviet Union. He defended the persecuted, defended those who were downtrodden, and people of all denominations who were often imprisoned for practicing freedom of worship. Yakunin collected hundreds of cases of these individuals, created a story that belied the often told statement of the Soviet government that it practiced freedom of conscience. He collected these materials and eventually sent them out of the Soviet Union because they could not be published there, where they eventually wound their way abroad and came finally to the United States. At the bottom of the first page of these materials was the name of Henry S. Dakin and his publishing firm in San Francisco. I learned that Henry Dakin was part of a prominent San Francisco family, the Dakin family, who produced these children's toys that were distributed worldwide. Dakin was a student at Harvard University majoring in physics, when he took some courses in Russian history and literature. I learned that he became interested in Russia there, and also was interested in publishing some of the materials. The materials that Keston has, and it has 10 of the 12 volumes of Yakunin's documents, these precious documents that were sent outside. These materials were smuggled out of the Soviet Union on little rolls of microfilm, went first to England and then to the United States, to San Francisco, where Dakin received them, read them, published them, translated some of them, and distributed them, some of them to members of the US Congress. These materials are significant for two main reasons. First, they represent an early attempt at people-to-people diplomacy, of creating relationships that are going to become very important later on. Secondly, they're important because they represent an early attempt at desktop publishing that also will become important later on. But even more important, what they show is what creative individuals can do by reaching out across government boundaries and government restrictions to individuals in other countries and creating these connections between them. That truly, Dakin believed, was the way to international peace in his time and in the future.